They also have the global silence to try and work into that as well. So a lot of factors in this game. Either team could take it. Let's find out what's going to happen in game number 1 here at the lower bracket finals. It's Business Associates versus Quincy Crew. He knows his heroes pretty damn well. Meanwhile, Fear being pressured up in the top lane here as Arrow's going to cause him to take a ton more right-click damage.
Fear read MSS like a book there. Because if he did an arrow and Fear ran back like that, he was surely dead. The second time he runs down.
Oh, Snake turn this right. Snaking's taken to the front lines here, but yeah, he's got to be careful. The right click comes through and it's going to be enough. SBG actually brings him down with the glaives. Currently has himself 6 stolen intelligence and 2 permanent intelligence now as well. He is probably going to have a tough time. It's not possible to kill off the Storm, but who's actually going to farm better out of this lane? You know, with both can jungle, so who pulls further ahead?
I think Storm. I think Storm's gonna have absolute free farm.
Venomancer up at the top lane. He's just gonna straight up get killed off by MSS and SVG here. So far in this mid lane, the Storm is currently on 9 and 3. Meanwhile, Envy is on 8 and 0. So things pretty even. Envy gets himself 1 more, and that gives him to 10 and 1. So he's pretty damn even. He's got himself a ton of stacks on him right now. There's TPs coming on over. Snaking coming to help out as well. Quinn, he might lose his life. He will before the TPs move in. Snaking might die for this one as he tries to run himself away, but there's just too much damage stacking out on top of him, but they will be happy with this one. Bringing down this Storm was absolutely key, and Envy has managed to pull that one off.
So Mu was able to utilize that and get a little bit of a free start or early start.
Arrow into the electric vortex, beautifully timed by Quincy Crew. How is Quinn not getting knocked back by that? Finally does, but gets the right click off and will bring down Envy. He was snuggling up to those cogs real close there. Meanwhile, Fear comes in from behind as well, but it is too late. They've lost their Batrider. I mean, they're just so happy playing with Mirana. You know, you never want to give this team Mirana. Every time they take it, they just know every single hero's interactions. Meanwhile, Brax having trouble in the top lane as a homing missile collides here. SVG just chunking away his intelligence with these Glaives of Wisdom, and Brax, he's got the very fire. Is going to be able to save him. Not this time, buddy. He is going to go down. Meanwhile, Snaking looking for a bit of revenge here, and he's actually got the cogs and battery assault, and I think SVG might be a little bit brown bread dead. See you later, buddy.
Oh, Venomancer, man, he's losing int. Feels bad. You just allow to have the sustain, push out lanes easily, just farm fast. It's kind of like Midas or Necrobook that previously people were buying on Spectre.
Uh-oh. Lelis in some trouble here in the bottom lane as Fear, Snaking, Moo all getting involved onto this Legion Commander right now. Meanwhile, the arrow long one will come out onto Lich, but Lelis is going to lose his life all the same as Snaking makes a rotation and gets himself the kill.
The Legion Commander started to pressure up the Spectre quite a bit. He was sitting on like half health on the Spectre constantly from all the harass. But with that kill, that's going to make Spectre feel quite happy for a couple waves.
Under the tower, once again, it doesn't matter. They are chain murdering Brax right now. This guy, he's not going to have enough mana for his ultimate eventually.
Oh man, it feels so bad. Dude, the Sansa has 12 intelligence. It's 6 minutes in. This is a smart bro right here. He's so smart.
How many of his kills? Let's see, he's 3-1-3. Oh, Batrider in the middle lane. Yeah, this guy's gone. The right clicks are too much. One more right click from SVG and they will bring him down.
+2. +2. 14 now. But it looks like they're not going to let this tower fall though, top. Quinn is walking up here, and so is SVG. They have no vision of this on the side of BA.
Nope. They have not protected themselves for this whatsoever. And SVG, you know, he's just on the front lines. He's happy, and they actually find Envy on the back lines here. Envy needs to get himself away. He's got the haste rune, but it's not going to save him from the damage of Eternal off Mr. SVG. And now, well, Snaking turns around with the cogs. The duel comes out from Lelis, and they will grab themselves a secondary kill here as that clockwork is sent to the grave.
That's
my silencers usually have about 20 in by the end of the game, so SVG definitely being very impressive in this one. Brax is going to try and sit down in the bottom lane for a while. Yawara is actually in the trees here, but no, he's not interested in making a play onto Brax. He just wants the lane farm. There are heroes coming in though. SVG spots him behind the tower with the smoke. MSS is in the neighborhood. If they get the homing missile out onto Brax, he will be dead. But meanwhile, up in the top lane, they'll kill off Lelis again here. The one hero they can kill, they are doing so again and again and again, as Lelis takes another fall in the top lane.
Has been killed.
That's a very good... I mean, they're just trying to get on the map, right? Get some kills going and such.
Oh, that's naughty. They use the Sacred Arrow to get the vision onto Brax in order to get off the homing missile. That's disgusting, man.
Dude, he just lost another 2 int.
Dire's structures are
So annoying to
fortified.
play against Silencer when they're snowballing, and he's going for a Veil. We've seen this a lot now.
Jump forward onto Quinn here. They're looking for the Benevancer. Arrow's going to follow through as well, and Brax gets deleted from the game. Plus 2.
Jesus. Check out that top tower, actually, the tier 2. It's
Oh my
almost
God.
dead.
Yeah, that's a
200
ton of
HP.
damage.
That's a meteor hammer effect right there. Didn't
It is
expect that.
indeed. It
Oh,
is
smoke
indeed.
up. This is going to be a big
Spectre, you
clash. They
need
got
to
global.
leave. I mean, they've got the Canaries. They've got a bunch of Canaries on the front here, but how many of them are going to lose? Clockwork immediately again jumps on. They're going to drop the ultimate, though, onto Brax here. Meanwhile, Global Science comes down in response, but it's actually the Lelis that goes down first here. Meanwhile, Snaking will go down quickly afterwards, as will Brax, but they're going for this. Horde comes down, SPG is going to be the target, and he's going to lose his life. Moo gets himself a kill, and MSS actually cancelling his TP here. He's got one leap, use it to get down the hill, and right into the arms of Envy here. Envy will happily cook him up for dinner, and now looks across for more here. Maybe they can find Yuan, maybe they can find Quinn. Unfortunately, all they will find is a homing missile to the face as the two big calls on Quincy crew back themselves out.
But because they were holding this area with 4 heroes and just allowing Mu to constantly farm in this one spot, it's actually keeping them in the game. I really like this from BA.
Controlled into the storm right now. They've got him controlled up. The Lasso as well. It's going to be enough damage to bring him down, though. He might be able to zip away. Cess Lelis comes in with the save, actually. What a player. Meanwhile, fight still continuing here as Snaking is just going to get killed off on the front lines. SPG will die in response. Lelis trying to run away on the side, but under the cover of Moonlight Shadow, do they have the vision? Oh, Big Arrow actually catching out Brax as well as they try and run themselves back. Fear comes in with the fear.
And we just canceled the outpost with like 0.1 channeling time left. It's like going back in there. But yeah, this is exactly why they want to go back here. So they can take the outpost, they can have 2 outposts for 20 minutes. This is going to be an insanely big win. QC want to get back in there, take that outpost back.
The jump once again onto Brax. There is no rest for the Venom right now as they just continually jump and chase him down. And he's looking for more Quinn here. He realizes that there's really nothing the Business Associates can do about him now. He's going to run himself down, get himself 2 kills, and this outpost is just going to get taken on back here. I mean, they don't have a Haunt for another 37 seconds.
Oh, look at Mu. He's almost got the Radiance. He's got that relic now, right? The
Yes,
power
he
of the
does.
meteor hammer farming. Done very good this game. Mu, at least not to
got
die.
the tower as well. And they do actually find themselves a target here as they'll grab the Sansa. Sansa pops the global ulti because they got the gyrocopter in the backlines as well, but SPG's going to lose his life. You are fighting into 5 heroes. I don't think you're going to win that one, my friend. Lelis, though, jumping on in, finding himself the Bat Rider. Meanwhile, SPG will just tick away as Snaking goes down, but in jumps the Storm, trying to clean up here. They've taken down the big target. Mu is dead. Phil will get 1 kill on the exit, but it is going to be a big cleanup from Quincy crew here as Lelis goes absolutely hammering this one, jumps into his heroes, and he gets to deny as well. Nicely done from Lelis.
They can't really break into this high ground super easily and want to be able to take Roshan, but BA just being so stubborn. It's like a cockroach, you know? You're trying to kill the cockroach, but it's not working.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they'll jump forward on to Fear right now, and they will get this kill. I mean, the Global Stance comes down for that one. Let's see what more they can get for this. As Snaking's the next target as the duel comes down, and they do bring him down. No buyback on that Clockwork. Meanwhile, Brax comes in from behind, drops down the Poison Nova. They throw down the Haunt as well. How much damage can they really do here, though? No one's really dropping that low on the side of Quincy crew. Mu and Envy now need to dodge that arrow, which they will do so, but Quinn jumps forwards onto Mu. They'll take him down. The Spectre being made to look like a paper mache doll as Yuwa comes forwards under the trees here, looking for Brax. Looks like he's going to get beaten on down here. Fear first. Now Brax as well. He's going to get his onion sliced, and my goodness, that's a GG coming out from the side of Business Associates. I didn't expect them to call it this soon, but I mean, it's an 18k gold advantage. This game was very much over.
Yep, they had a Bloodstone, a Silencer, a Legion Commander. They just kept growing and growing and growing, and 25 minutes, and dude,
to me, this one looks quite 50-50. I'm happy with both teams' drafts. Let's see what they can pull out of the bag here. This is It's backs against the wall.
maybe. I mean, you got a lot of stuns, but you're going to have to commit a lot of mana. You're going to take a lot of damage here, too. Mu's going in. MSS is kind of fast, though. That's a 320 movement speed. Oh, God,
Oh,
Mu.
God, no. Jesus
hesitated.
Christ.
Oh,
he just gets
Jesus.
completely murdered on the high ground. Oh, that didn't look
Oh,
good
he
at
got the
all.
Arcane Curse, though, on SVG. Look at Spectre's stick, by the way. You see his magic wand? How many he has there?
It's a big
If you
stick.
click on the Spectre, that's a big stick. That's a big,
Very
big
big stick.
stick. So any chance they have at diving the Spectre and killing him has just gone out the window.
Yeah, now Brax actually in a lot of trouble. He tried to come in around the side, get the kill to SVG with the stun. They might be able to make it happen. They will bring it down. Looks like Brax will probably trade his life for it, though, as you will pop him with the value point in Desolate there as well. Not sure when he got that point, but... And that's Quinn hanging out at 26-9 compared to the Kunkers 18-0.
And
Quinn...
he gets a regen.
Oh, God. Why?
Rewarded for great gameplay. Good job.
Jesus.
That's what Gaben just said.
Yeah.
Rewarded.
Good job, son. Meanwhile, Brax goes down in the bottom lane, gets run down by SVG and Yawar.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely try to get this next power rune and look to TP to one of the lanes that is applying pressure from BA. The haste is a perfect rune for Void Spirit to actually gank something. Okay, they're gonna go
the moment
snaking.
he spots anybody, snaking is going to be the unfortunate target right now. The damage just comes imploding in on the poor Earthshaker. He doesn't exist
Envy wants
anymore.
to kill that. Oh god.
He wants a catapult. I think he's
No, he had to kill the catapult, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's actually fine. He actually runs
to.
back in to get his run buff. Quinn coming in from behind, trying to look for a target. Oh my god, Fear. The next target to get run down by Quinn here. He's going to lose his life. Meanwhile, Envy looks towards SVG. Wants to try something here, but unfortunately can't use that X marks. Snaking comes back in, but unfortunately they've already lost their pirate now, and Snaking might just be heading straight back into the blender. It's going to be a double kill for Quinn.
Oh, that's 4 kills.
Snaking, yeah, man. Jesus. Well, you said the haste rune was good.
Yup. So, in the end, they're giving 2 more kills with the Bane and the Earthshaker. They just gotta calm down. This feels a lot like what happened to Crazy yesterday, with the supports just constantly going to the mid lane and dying to Quinn over and over again.
Brax running himself away into the trees, but Yawar is chasing. He's got that dagger on him, has the vision, and has the kill. But SVG will die to the tower at the very least. You know, man's got to make a trade. Gives his life to the tower. He only had 22 mana left, so probably even doesn't care that much about dying to that tower. Meanwhile, Fear. Oh boy, MSS is chasing. Got the 2 points in impetus now as well, but Sven coming in from behind. Can't find the stun to Lattice, and Lattice will also interrupt the Stormhammer, but in comes Yawar. Goes for the ultimate, tries to find Fear. Looks in towards Moo instead, and he is gonna get crushed.
Yikes.
As Spectre comes swinging on over from the bottom lane. And
what are you saying? Are we watching Divine players play? Nah, man. It's just QC, dude. They're just too good. Their aggressive playstyle is very strong, and they're always forcing errors from their opponents, and that's what's happening to BA. BA is so focused on their farm and how they can like bring themselves back in the game. They don't know how to apply the pressure on their own. It's just nobody else on the side of BA is able to put a split push or get out on the map or have any pressure from just them farming. Like, if you see a Batrider split pushing, do you care? Are you gonna go stop him or something? No, right? There's only Sven in this lineup that's actually a threat in this game. This Kunkka is only level 7, and he's about to solo die to the Spectre.
oh my
Yikes.
god.
Yeah.
That's a run
Envy's
down by
only level
Yawar with the
7.
drums. We saw the drum Spectre build earlier into earlier in the tournament into a Phoenix, and the idea there was just haunt in, kill Phoenix, get over, and join in the team fight. But this drums as well, just to find the tempo. Meanwhile, Brax actually killing Lelis here, pretty big deal actually, as Brax is able to bring this one down. But meanwhile, Moo has some trouble in the backlines here as the goddamn Void Spirit just chasing everybody, and this time with the DD runs down their carry.
QC have already taken like 2 tier 1s, invaded the top jungle, and Enchantress is non-stop defending bottom. And
the Spectre's still rolling over as well, you know. She's still looking for kills, looking for snaking here, doesn't even care, you know. This isn't the Spectre we're used to seeing. Most of the Spectres we've seen in this tournament sit in the jungle for 20 minutes until they get out their Radiance, and
he's gonna get that small Yasha, he's gonna get that ulti orb, you know, find all that fighting potential in every single second of this game. Increases fighting potential, and then with his Manta he can just, like, let's say solo kill the Bane or something with one hunt, and the Bane won't be able to do anything. Doesn't have to worry about the Sven anymore, because they're just so far ahead at the moment.
X marks is out onto Quinn here, but his team is behind them, and now they jump in with the lasso out onto the Void Spirit here. Maybe they can bring him down, but they need a bit more damage. They won't have it. They'll be able to get the glimpse away, jump off on the Void Spirit, and that's going to put an end to this gank. Meanwhile, I say that actually, they're turning it around a little bit here as Lelis, he's looking for the stun. Target gets 3, follow it up with a horn, and all of a sudden they're just falling apart. The slam comes through, landing onto pretty much no one. Snaking will lose his life here. Meanwhile, SVG is going to trade, but they've already lost Brax on the Batrider as well. Now an Xbox comes down onto MSS, but unfortunately Envy's going to get cut through by Quinn there as the Astral Step will pop him off. Moon finds another return kill into MSS, but now he is surrounded, getting stomped in as the ground falls apart around him under the power of the epicenter of Lelis, and they take down the Sven. It's a 4-for-2 trade. And
QC just wiped them, right? Because the moment B started running back, they dropped that Arcane Curse, Sanking goes in with the stun, and it's just a complete disaster. Every single fight is going to be like this. Oh, let us
brutal chase, but maybe they found something here. Yeah, they'll jump in the Sand King,
okay.
And that is going to be one very nice little treat. And maybe SVG is going to go down here as well. Brax trying to stay on top of him with that Firefly. Maybe he can finish the job here as they will get that kill. X marks out onto MSS. Maybe a bit of chain feeding can help Quincy Crew out here, but no. Quincy Crew, they are disciplined and they will back themselves away from this fight.
I feel like this game is like 20-something minutes in already.
Yeah, with the way
speed that
Quincy's
QC is playing at.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Spectre has Manta already with drums.
I want to point out how sad this Sven is that he couldn't go for an Echo Save in first this game as well. You know, this man, he wants to go for the Echo Save. Top lane, they're actually going to go right now. Quinn jumping in forwards, looking for a target, doing a decent amount of damage to Envy here. Not really able to bring him down, but Yuar's going to come in. He's got the big damage. They will slap Envy to the ground, and now they look for more. Quinn on the front lines trying to find the chase here. Doesn't have that Aghanim's, but doesn't need it to grab the kill onto Brax, and it looks like they're going to get the +1 onto Fear as well. The lowly support shall be falling to the glaives and right clicks of Yuar. And that's going to be another 3 kills. Meanwhile, Snaking, he's going to steal the Arcane Rune. And Quinn's just like, really? Did you really just do that? Trade your life for an Arcane Rune, you fool. And just going to chase Snaking down across the map now. And Lelis comes in with the assist. Oh, I claimed the bounty as well. Easy. Too. Quincy making their way down to bottom to link up with Lelis here. Business Associates, they are looking for something. They're looking to see if anybody comes to mid. Observe place behind the tower. It's a nice move from Business Associates here. They might actually be able to find something. Let's see. Yuar. Could be a great target. Let's see. Yuar immediately spots him first and pops a Haunt. Tries to play it around by jumping around the Haunt all over the place. And now Business Associates, they're trying to scatter. They're trying to get themselves away. But what hope do they have of getting out of this one? Will they be able to hold a line if they do get jumped? Actually, they're going to look for this. Lasso comes out onto the Spectre. Can they bring her down, though? Lelis got to cut through onto the backline. Stop Snaking getting off any of his spells. He wants to drop the slam, but the Global Silence comes out afterwards as well, meaning no spells can be used by the Earthshaker. He gets taken down immediately. Meanwhile, Quinn looking for more. Brax trying to run himself away, but Fear is going to get chopped up and killed up, and it's going to be 3 dead on the side of Business Associates and 2 more limping away, and they're just going to call it. Game number 2 goes down in 18 minutes. Wow, man. I mean, I just started casting this series and it's over. Blimey, I mean, you're lost for words, and I don't really blame you. There was not much to be had here. This was a very, very quick series